exactly as Tom described. So I kept coming into the room like, okay, we're gonna work. And hours would go by, and I'm like, when do we work? When do we work? You know, and there were these whiteboards all around that people working, and I didn't know what to write on them, so, you know, what's the show? And we spent 2 or 3 months talking about the show, and it really was me trying to download to these new people what we were intending to do, and my partner was in New York, and that was more difficult because we were in LA, but anyway, the point was, we found after a couple of months, nobody really agreed on what the show was going to be, nor did they seem to understand what me and my partner wanted to do. And at the end of the day, we had to sit down and we were like, what do we do? And Joel just said, let's start over. And basically, you know, 3 of us, Richard and me and our other showrunner, John Tinker, you know, just sat in a room and we did it all ourselves. And really, one guy did all the writing. And we brought in a couple of outside writers, and we had very good, you know, experiences. I knew very closely, and you know, they cranked out scripts, which he still had to completely rewrite. But it was just it was a fascinating process. And so, you know, if we end up going to a second season on The Divide, we're sitting there going, okay, what about this writers' room? Is that really necessary? What is the model that works? And so, like, you guys are probably all getting calls from us to go, what should we do? But it is the standard model of how it's done, and it made no sense to me at all. I found it, and it ain't cheap either. It's very expensive. I mean, the amount of money we spent shocked me.
No, we and people on my end of the business tend to obsess over it, you know, because we, you know, for lack of the right thing to focus on, we just focus on anything that we can put our hands on. So, you know, that's the, you know, the network instinct that kicks in. But it's just fascinating to hear you guys talk about it. And you know, you brought up Richie. Richie's not here, but for anybody who doesn't know him on a first name basis, he's referring to Richard LaGravenese, who's a fantastic feature writer, written a million movies, including The Fisher King and Bridges of Madison County. And I'm going to stay on process for a second. I'm going to just shamelessly use Richie as a way into the next question. You know, Richie is not the first feature writer, very, very established feature writer, to jump into the TV world and get a taste of how insanely, you know, hard it is. You know, and it is really about so much more than writing. In fact, I've always been amazed that WGA, the Writers Guild, of which I'm pretty sure at least, you know, 3 of you guys are members.
We're all disgruntled members.
Disgruntled members. You know, they run a showrunning school. They don't run a feature writing school, but they run a showrunning school. And there are a lot of people who've gone through it. And, you know, for me, I always think it's incredible that showrunning is not really just about writing. It's about writing and producing, and it's really about being the CEO of a company.